That has nothing to do with that. Could it be that? Nope, it's not that.
That
Okay, there it is. I don't know what happened, guys.
nope,
I hear myself. I don't know what the hell we going on with my sound. I swear. I hear myself. I don't know what the hell we going on with my sound. I swear. Okay, there I am. Ooh, that's annoying. Sagittarius. Okay, there I am. Okay. There I am. Okay. Thank you guys for being so patient. I don't know what the hell is going on with my sound. I don't get it. I don't know. I check everything. I don't know I don't know. Anyway, let me get started. And I appreciate the patience. Make sure you guys share the message, become a member. I don't know why that happens. I got to do a mic check. I think I know what it is. Okay. See, I use a professional mic. Most of the time I do. Most of the times I do, but I realize maybe there's something I don't know. I don't know. So I don't get it. I don't know. Could be the wiring, anything. But anyway, appreciate that. Let me get started, guys. It looks like there's someone that perspective. That card jumped right out. I don't know if y'all heard it, but it jumped right out. I appreciate your unique perspective on a situation. I value your opinion. Oh, there's somebody coming in eavesdropping. God. I can't win today, guys. I can't win. Anyway, that's the enemy. The enemy is always lurking, always around, all the time. The enemy stays in your business, wanting to know so much about you. If people aren't talking about you or curious about you, then there's something you're not doing. Because people follow the chosen. I'm serious. And it's not something that as a chosen seed I like. I don't appreciate people being in my business and stuff like that. But when you are chosen, just know people are always going to be curious about you, who you are, what you're doing, that kind of stuff. Just like this person here. This is a person that now has a whole new perspective about the relationship with you. This is somebody that obviously you guys have said goodbye to. There's a clear ending between you and someone else. And this could be, guys, it doesn't always have to be a lover, an ex-lover, a karmic. To be honest, karmics can be your family members, friends. Karmics can be anyone. There I am. It could be anyone. So someone has a new perspective. It's almost like somebody wants to say they respect you, right? But then at the bottom of the deck, it says, I'm mad at you, I'm unhappy, and I want you to feel as bad as that. That card came out a couple of readings ago. You have a double-minded person, okay? You know, double-minded people, you can't trust them because they're wishy-washy, they're indecisive, and they go as quickly as the wind will take them. Love your readings. Thank you. I appreciate you. Lily. Hi, Lily. I appreciate you. Thank you for spending time with me today, this wonderful Saturn. Yeah, guys. So this person is someone that is now trying to come across like they don't want any strings attached with a connection. And it's definitely a divine masculine. Now, again, this divine masculine could be someone that's a friend, a lover, a neighbor, a co-worker, a business partner. Whoever this person is, they're now taking a look at the situation that happened between you and them differently. So this is somebody who does things impulsively and then they regret it and then they want to backtrack. They want to what I call double back. They want to double back. Yeah, but Spirit is telling you to always make sure to find out what their true intentions are, because it says develop a heightened awareness of the subtitle clues that reveal their true intentions. So basically, the subtle clues, which means you want to watch remember I just said that people tend to eavesdrop. People tend to be curious about chosen seeds. They just want to know, even in the slightest, smallest way. This is why this person has dropped all the way down to the fact that I'll do anything to see you, speak to you, reconnect with you, create a bond, something. Hit the like button, guys. If you hit the like button and share the messages, it helps this channel and other people know about me. Because I noticed that most people find out about Truth Goddess Tarot 777 through, it's like up next, that kind of thing. So, but if more people share, then that kind of helps generate and get more people want to know about me, because there's so many. I mean, there's not a lot of chosen seeds, but there are so many people out here doing this, and it's not everybody that does this. They're not gifted. They're not everybody can do this. Not everybody has a gift. It's already in your Kashi records. There are a lot of frauds. There are a lot of fake people. Matter of fact, you'd be surprised the people that you see that are what you consider to be, triple what the numbers I have. You'd be surprised. Not everybody is chosen. People get that shit twisted. They think because people act a certain way, show their ass, bounce, cuss, holler. I mean, like, go to the excessively. Because I got to tell y'all, you guys have to have discernment when it comes to people. And this is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Check out people's true intentions. Just because somebody is a reader or they're into the spiritual world or community doesn't mean they're chosen. People are, you got to understand, demons, low vibrational deities, they study chosen. They study the high vibrational energies. That would be you. So they blur the lines. They blur the lines. And I'm not saying that you, listen, chosen seeds are always successful. Always. Always, always, always. So it's not about not being successful. I'm talking about just check the energy when you're following and watching people. Period. It's just like this person. See, now they have a new perspective. Now they want to come at you like, oh, I really appreciate you. You're so unique. Before, they didn't see that in you. They actually did, but they didn't want to recognize it. See how phony and fraudulent people can be? This is what I'm talking about. People come at you sideways, backwards, and now they want to come in another way because you said goodbye. Basically, a lot of you guys know your self-worth. You're not playing with people. So they've reduced their selves to having no strings attached. This is like somebody that has a tremendous ego. And I bet you with this type of energy, this is somebody who in reality, you say to yourself, okay, why is your ego so damn big? What have you really accomplished? What kind of person are you? What, especially by example, how this person and you connected, they came across very divine, but they're really a demon. They are a sheep and they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. This is why Spirit is wanting you guys to check out people's true intentions, why they move the way they do, because now they have a new perspective. Basically, they're trying to say they have new insight as to why they see you differently or why they're willing to tell you why they see you this way. It's like you don't need this person's perspective to know who you are. They are willing to basically come crawling on their knees with the no strings attached. This is like, okay, well, I know I was a bitch. I know I wasn't really cool. I know I wasn't giving you the truth. They still aren't. They still aren't. This is why Spirit is saying, when people come back to you, find out the reason why. Because obviously they've done something, said something, acted a certain way that wasn't proper. And that's why they're willing to have a new perspective only because they are now seeing that you're not budging. This divine masculine, who now they're acting holier than thou. See, this is what I'm talking about in the spiritual community. There's a lot of people, look at him, all prayed up, and whoever this is a man, but we're talking if you're dealing with a divine feminine woman, a woman, I'll say a feminine. She is acting all spiritual and whoever they believe in, Allah and all the different, they could go to church, I don't know, they could whatever, but now they're like, oh my gosh, I have a whole new perspective. I understand you better, Sag. I'd appreciate your perspective on situations. And guess what? If you could just share with me your knowledge and wisdom and things that you do, how there's no strings attached. I don't want anything from you. I'm not looking at anything to get from you. I feel like that you and I saying goodbye to one another was really a huge mistake on my part. I see things much clearer. I understand truly who you are. I wish that I had given it a chance and not just been so hasty in my decision making. See, they want to come with you with all this now. This is the same person who either they ghosted you or you ghosted them. But however, it's over. Listen, people show you who they are. You should always believe them. This is why Spirit says you want to find out their true intentions. Because remember, they already showed you who they were when they ghosted you, when they mistreated you, when they disrespected you. Some of you guys, you may have had physical altercations with this person. And this could be anybody. This could be a person this could be a family member. It could be an ex-friend. It doesn't mean a lover. It could be an ex-associate, a partner, anyone that you had a connection with who now realizes that you're not budging. You're not allowing yourself to be gaslit. You're not actually what people tend to do. And I believe a lot of chosen ones tend to give people the benefit of the doubt. You don't give people the benefit of the doubt. Screw that. And think about how those two words go. It's a ori moxon or however you say it. Think about it. Benefit of the doubt. That doesn't even make sense. It really doesn't. When you give somebody the benefit, you already don't trust them anyway because there's doubt there. So that's why Spirit is saying find out what their true intentions are. Why all of a sudden now you have another perspective? You know why? Because there's something about you that they see, that they want, need, and desire. That's all this is, guys. This person wants to connect with you in a relationship because there's something about what you've done since the separation that is making this person see that you were actually wiser, brighter, more talented, much more gifted, and more intuitive than them. And this is because they're coming in with the praying hands, with the, oh, I'm so spiritual. Oh, I know more about you. This person thought they knew more than you, but now they have another perspective. They see things differently. Oh, well, maybe Sag can really teach me some shit. But before, when you were in a connection with this person, I felt like this person thought you didn't know shit. You guys come out as the Queen of Cups, King of Cups too, for the men. You come out in a very nurturing, balanced, emotionally sound-minded individual. Because of that, this person assumed there were things that you just didn't know just because you didn't share them. Love these readings. Thank you, Monica. They assume because you are so tempered in your emotions that you didn't know anything. See, people that are wise, they talk less, they speak less, and they listen more. This idiot, divine masculine or feminine, whoever this person is, they are a straight ass. Because people that are wise understand they don't know everything. You don't know everything. I mean, you know a lot. You do. You have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of understanding. This is why you guys are chosen. You're unique. You're different. You think outside of the box. You don't necessarily always follow. You're a leader. You're a quiet leader. See, this person assumed that because you were moving in the energy of a queen of cups or a king of cups, that you were someone who really, just because you didn't share your emotions and your inner thoughts and the knowledge that you have, which is mystical, this person assumed that you were less than them. This is why they have this new perspective. But they have learned that no, they can actually learn from you. Now, Spirit is saying if this is somebody who you're willing to give an opportunity to, make sure you find out why they're coming back. You already know why, I'm telling you. And you want to know ultimately what is it that they want. It doesn't always have to be money. It can be just your energy, power, recognition, and even your knowledge. Because remember, this is a know-it-all. This person that you were dealing with, this person, in their mind, they thought they knew more than you. They don't. They really don't. They tried it their way, and now they're like, okay, well, maybe Sag wasn't so crazy or so knowledgeable. Because more than likely, you guys had some sort of spiritual connection. I say spiritual because I'm spiritual. But you had some sort of religious kind of connection. Something where you talked about church, religion, any kind of sanctual connection, conversation, something along those lines, because you guys are chosen. A lot of you guys are just starting your journey, and you're learning to find out what your gifts are, and you're learning to uncover and discover who you truly are, but you're more gifted than the person that you were in a connection with. I actually think they knew that about you too, but they hid it. They didn't want you to know. You know, sometimes a lot of times people can see in you what you can't see in yourself. So by you having these gifts and certain talents that necessarily weren't revealed when you were in a connection with this person. And what I mean by that is you yourself may not have discovered all of the gifts that you had. And you'd be surprised how people really can read you and some things about yourself you didn't even know you had. There might be things that you guys may have said to this person that really struck a nerve in them, because there are things about you that, again, you may not even realize that you had in you, but you said it. See, that's how it goes a lot of times. There's things that you could say to yourself, like, how did I know that? It's already in you. What's in you can't be removed from you. This is why people being fraudulent, you can tell, but you have to use your discernment. This person really seen the gifts that were within you, Saggies. They knew. Let's find out about the goodbye. So really, you want to understand, see, this is why this person is willing to bargain with you. This is like somebody willing to bargain. They're willing to negotiate. They're willing to invest in you now. Now they want to take stock. What I mean by stock is physical stock, and stock as far as talking to you, speaking to you, having more of an open mind. Because before they didn't have that open mind, the no strings. So yeah, this is like somebody seeing you as a wise teacher, leader, guidance, counselor of some sort. So now they want to pick your brain, but no strings attached. No, Spirit is telling you to stand guard on when it comes to this person. Don't accept anything. Like, this is a person who wants to invest in you. Maybe if you guys have a business, something that is profitable. Spirit is telling you that, nah, there's no strings attached. Protect yourself because they're lying. Don't all money. Now, listen, every investment, anytime somebody wants to invest in you, it doesn't mean that it's all good for you. You said goodbye. However, the relationship ended. Now somebody wants to put money down. See? Yeah. They want to put money down since you said goodbye, since the connection, the relationship, whatever it was. This is somebody that's like physically, emotionally stuck in their mind. This is something that hasn't changed. See, this is something that was inevitable to occur. This ending, this goodbye. This is something when this person assumed that keeping you trapped by trying to offer you some sort of offering, this is something that you already know now. You already understand that this is a devastating thing for this person, that they are really physically in their mind confined by you protecting yourself, not willing to give in to this person's tactics anymore. So it's the kind of thing where the no strings attached for someone to finally, it's like take you seriously. Here it is. It's dropped right out. Because of who you are, your teachings. You guys, you can be a teacher and you are Sag, so you have a higher knowledge. You really do. Most Sagittariuses, this is what I'm saying. Most Sagittariuses are already intuitively gifted. I'm talking about on the higher level. Okay, because there's other, what is that other sign? I think it's Sagittarius has a higher octane of knowledge than, I would say, the Gemini, because that's like your opposite energy. Your knowledge, your wisdom, your inner knowing, it's just a little higher. It's not that it's better or greater. It's just higher. You just have a lot of information instilled within you. Even if this person is a Sag themselves, doesn't necessarily mean that they have the wisdom, the guidance, the knowledge, and the higher intuition that you have. No, even if they're a sun Sag, they're not you. Because they could be a baby Sag. Because what I mean is, for instance, let's just say you guys may have Venus and Jupiter. That's a higher level of knowledge, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Even if this person was a Sag like you guys may have, say, Venus and Jupiter, which would give you a higher expansion of knowledge, because Jupiter is expansive. So this is what I'm saying. Even if this person happens to be a fire sign, doesn't mean that they're wiser than you. They think and they have some sort of understanding, yeah, but it's not to the extent that you have it. This is why this person is willing to invest in you now, because they can't fathom that you know more than them. But you do. You do. The Hierophant came right out. So Spirit is telling you, nah, you already know their intentions. I want you to stand guard. You don't have to worry about any strings or any of that. You don't need to mess around with this person. Just let them stay where they're at. You're already doing what you're doing. Let this person go on their journey and on the path that they're willing to take now. Because a lot of you guys were more than likely spoken to try to help this person. But this is somebody that's very cocky, very arrogant, boastful, you know, just somebody that you can't teach. You can't say anything to them. But now they're willing to come back. See, this is why you don't do that. This is an adult person. You don't keep playing games with people that are grown. They show you their hand, accept it, believe it, and move on. Because this is a waste of time. You don't have that kind of time. You're supposed to be helping those that are willing, with a willing heart, an open heart to learn. This is an energy that's not like that. They're still not that. They're the same person. They're just coming a different way. He's a Scorpio. Yes, Scorpios are very talented as well. All the signs can be, but you guys got to remember, people come here for a different reason and they're on different levels. Everybody has a different understanding of knowledge and wisdom. Better, more drama, no more headache. Yeah, if this person has, and they have caused you drama, this is somebody that's very toxic. They're a pretender. This person can, I swear to y'all, this person, if their life depended on it, in which in fact we know during all the readings I've done, this person is so reckless, careless, childish. I mean, just a buffoon. Now they want to come at you like they're on your level. This is all this is about. This person wants to see if they could match wits with you, banter. See, you guys must have bantered before, but they left with the conclusion that they were much more gifted than you, but they see now that they're not, and that's what's fucking them up. This is why they're in the Eight of Swords. They can't fathom how bound they are to the idea that really it's the devastation of them knowing that you are truly a Hierophant is fucking them up. Truly. You don't owe this person any kind of, you don't owe them anything, guys. You don't owe them anything. You did your part. When you met this person and you guys had a connection, however it happened, that was their opportunity to be a better person. They had their chance. This is why it's goodbye. Spirit is saying, do not allow yourself to be inspired to invest or accept a gift, a small token, because they're now willing to invest in you because they see something in you. They're like, oh, wow, I can make money off of Sag. That's how they're looking at it. Divine masculine. Let's find out more. Here it is. Celebration. This person wants to join forces with you. They want to possibly even marry you. Here it is, Nine of Pentacles. See? They want to connect with you because you're single, or at least they believe you're single, but you have Nine Pentacles. Listen, that Page of Pentacles is a small token. That would make you a family with this person. Sounds like the mother of my children, which is a Virgo. Yeah, he's okay. Virgos are ruled by Mercury, so he's a thinker. He's always trying to think. Virgos can be very gifted, and they're kind of sneaky when they're low vibrational because they do a lot of planning. This is somebody who may say, speaking of the person, I didn't get her name, but that Page of Pentacles can be like that's a child. This person may be somebody who didn't invest in your child, but now they want to. Now they want to give to your kids because they can't figure a way to get around the blockage between you and them. So now they're willing to just give everything. See, so now they're just going to watch you. They're going to, this is the Hermit card, which is actually Virgo. That's funny. Yep, Virgo. This is the Virgo. So now they're kind of doing some soul searching about the partnership, the connection you had with this person. See, now they're awakened. They see things clear. They have a new perspective because they know you are the bag. You are the one that's gifted with all the talent. You're the one that's the moneymaker, Sag. This Virgo, this is the Virgo. This is somebody that's watching you, that they have a new perspective. When you understand how Virgo energy works, that's what they're about. They study people, they watch people, they investigate. And what they realize is that you're in the Nine of Pentacles and they're in the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, Page of Pentacles. You're the Ace of Pentacles. See, your 9 plus their 1 would make a 10 of Pentacles, which would make a full Ace of Pentacles, which in turn would make a 10 of Pentacles, a family business. 3322 as I say that. Yeah. See, but they're saddened. They're saddened. They're depressed. They regret it because they see that you're the high priestess. Very powerful, very spiritual, intuitive, gifted, secretive, a mystical. You're an oracle. Like you have all this going on and you have all this wisdom. This is where your confidence comes from. And this is breaking their heart. This is really killing this person. They know now that there's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of text messages. Maybe somebody want to travel to see you, but it hasn't happened for them. Everything that they've tried, they've done everything. Some of these people, they may have sent you messages. They may have tried to drive by your house. They've done everything to try to communicate with you, but they have had no success. None. They've done everything. It's almost like they're exhausted. See, because they want the 10 of Pentacles. I just told y'all. You guys are going to embark with a connection with somebody that will be down to earth and loving like you. This is the truth. That's the truth. This is going to be somebody more locked. This is a Virgo too. See? This person wants to be a family with you. The 10 of Pentacles is like everything. This is somebody that's a boss, somebody that's wealthy. Like you guys are in the 9 of Pentacles. I suggest, it's up to you. See, here they come. They're coming as a page. There's somebody that's coming in wanting to, ask you out on a date. This is somebody that's coming in your future. I'm going to clarify. See, but I think they're a liar. They're a cheater. They're a deceiver. See, they want to give. They want you to accept their one pentacle. That's what it is. They want you to accept that one little measly pentacle so that you guys can become a family unit. But they're a liar. They're a buffoon. Look how he's dressed. He's a straight up idiot. He's a Aries. I mean, it could be, yeah, he's an Aries. Some of these people may be a Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, like I said, Capricorn. They're an air sign. See, they want to come in. This is something for this person to be able to hold on to you, to try to have control of your money. They want to tap into your mind, your heart chakra. Pisces, this is your feet. Spirit is telling you to be stingy with your everything. Be stingy with your knowledge in your mind. You see the coins up there? Because you can make money using your mind, your heart chakra. And down here, this is Pisces energy. This is your feet. You can make money several ways. Spirit is trying to tell you that. So they're saying every penny, quarter, nickel, dime, $100 bill, whatever, thousands, even millions, keep it to yourself. Be stingy with your time, your money, your heart, even your energy, just giving of yourself. They're telling you no, because this person is a burden. They will weigh you down, wear you out, stress you out. It'll be too much work. It won't be worth it, is what they're saying, because really they're just nothing but a trick anyway. That's it. This is somebody that's very impulsive. I said Aries. This is an Aries. This is an Aries, Leo, or Sag. But this is really an Aries. So this person is impulsive. So Spirit is trying to tell you, yeah, they're coming in. There's some news that you're going to be working and collaborating with someone else. The news is this person wants to tell you they want to work with you and they want you to choose them. They want you to take the path. I wouldn't say least resistance. This is a difficult task with this 9 of Wands. It's about a fire energy. But they're very slick. See, they won't make you happy, you or your children. It's about your children, your son, your daughter. They want to work together with you. They want you to choose them now. They want to say to you, hey, I'm sorry things weren't successful. Things didn't work out. I'm sorry that this is somebody who may have tried multiple businesses or did different things. Maybe they got fired from multiple jobs, some shit like that. Like you held on to this connection. See, now they want to tell you how much they love you. They want a new start, but you've already defeated this person. You've tried, you went this merry-go-round with this person. Nothing works with this person. They don't have anything. The 7 of Pentacles is in reverse. They've lost a lot. So they've been investing in multiple ideas, businesses, people, just things that they've been doing, and it hasn't worked. This is why they're coming out as the Page of Pentacles, because they're all busted. They don't have anything going on. They're telling you they're a thief, they're a liar, they're a scammer. They're always thinking of the easiest way to do something. The 7 of Swords is somebody that's very deceptive. They're always cheating people out of their money, time, energy. This is what this person is. This is who they are. Remember, I showed y'all, see, they want to jump in. They're willing to invest in you. They're like, okay, I got 1 pentacle left. See, this would make a 7 of Pentacles. This is a 6 of Pentacles, but their one little pentacle would make it 7. This is the investment that they don't have. So I'm telling y'all, they're saying, hold on to your money, be stingy, because remember, this is somebody who invested in other people. They may have, this is the type of person that would neglect your son or daughter and invest in somebody else's children. This is the type of energy. This is what's going on here. They have given so much to others, and now they're saying that maybe that situation and the situations that they invested in is more of a burden to them than they realize, because they're just a $3 hoe. That's who this person is. But if you notice, like I said, this is the 6 of Pentacles. This is somebody, if you are a high vibrational man or woman and you value yourself, your time, your money, your space, all of that, you're not going to be going 50-50 with this person. That's what they want you to do. You really don't need them at all. You don't. You're not going to have any success with this person because they're actually lazy. They're not that determined. They're not somebody that's very focused. They're not focused. They're very flighty. You're already doing well by yourself. You're in the 9 of Pentacles. You've already created your own lifestyle. The 9 of Pentacles is a man or a woman who's comfortable. He or she is good. You got decent clothes. You got nice clothes, actually, because the 9 of Pentacles have pretty, very particular about the way she or he looks. Pretty, you're very selective about your clothing. See the money all around her? She got 9 of Pentacles. The only thing that she's waiting for, if that's what she desires, he or she, is somebody that's coming in already together. See, this person feels like they can add to your life with just very little. You've done all the work. You created your own lifestyle. You've created a whole lot. You really don't need somebody that's broke and busted. And again, this is a person, see, it's about money, Three of Pentacles. See, they want to work with you. They want to learn from you. This is some good news. This is like a messenger. This is like, and they're a page. I keep telling you, this is a page. This is somebody who wants to tell you something. This could be, this person may be using your children. If you have a family with this person, they might try to tell your child or your daughter or son, tell your mom or your dad, you know, I'd rather work us together as a family. I know things didn't work out before, but I'm willing to give it a chance. But Spirit is saying, no, it wouldn't work. Your children would be unhappy. This person would not be somebody that you could gain the Ten of Pentacles with. You would never elevate. It would always be stagnant with this person. So they're trying to say to you, yeah, I'm coming in with no strings because, listen, I only got a pentacle anyway. So ultimately, Spirit is telling you the Ten of Pentacles is one pentacle away from you. You're very kind. This person is going to try to, no strings. Spirit just said heartstrings. They're going to try to pull on your heartstrings because you're coming out as the Queen of Cups. So now, but they're still a page. They're just trying to figure a way to brighten their future, to advance and expand their future. Remember, I said a lot of you guys may have Venus and Jupiter, which is expanding. This is why you know more than this person. This is why they're now willing to be more logical, to tell you the truth, to be honest and direct. They want to give you an apology. They're sorry. They want to, you know, connect with you, get married, maybe go to parties, events, things of that nature. Because when you're the Nine of Pentacles, you're the energy, you're going to be doing things of that. You're going to be going out more, meeting more people, spending more time with people that are on your level. This is not somebody that Spirit wants you to waste your time with. See, destiny. You're destined to, because of your gifts, to be successful, to have a Ten of Pentacles. This is in your records. So this person is really someone that I don't feel that it's something you should be double backing on. Don't allow it. See, oh my God, I told y'all they don't match your energy. They came out in reverse. This is, I'm telling y'all, here's the truth. This is the truth, see? This is you. The King of Swords came out. This person is trying to emulate you, masquerade like they're your friend, but they're not. They are a wolf in sheep clothing. That's the truth. Spirit is telling you to use your logic. This person is broke. They're in a King of Pentacles. This is, again, someone who's invested, made investments, you know, put money down, did different things with different people, and then never got off the ground. This is what they think about. This is what they go to bed dreaming about, how they lost money, how they can get you out of this logical way of thinking and more into more sexual. Spirit is telling you, continue on, keep your happiness, move on to calmer waters. You know, all these swords. Swords are somebody that thinks, talks. They're always in their head. Spirit is saying, leave it alone. Keep your happiness, keep your peace with the Ten of Cups. Enjoy life. Because this cycle has ended. You've renewed yourself. This person underestimated you. You've transformed your life completely. You have done so much. This person is hopeless without you. Their wishes of trying to acquire a new beginning with you is causing them to drink, to be despondent, to be reckless, to be just in this energy of where they're crying a lot. It's all about you. Money, Queen of Pentacles. Nope, they would keep you unhappy, disharmony, no balance, no peace. No, this is your card, Sag. The Tempress. You wouldn't have that peace. You would lose all of that. So that's the read, Sag. This person is just a con man or woman who gambled a lot, who gave their interest and time and energy to others. Now that they seen that you were always the real deal, you're the one who can increase and build wealth. Sometimes it's not what you have, it's what you have within. You can make more money just by being you. Remember, I showed y'all the Four of Pentacles. See, that's priceless. That's priceless. You can't just, not everybody can acquire money, wealth, success. Not everybody has it. You have it. It's in you. It's definitely, it's all around you. It's a money, you're a money magnet. You are a money magnet. You're a Nine of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are mothers. This is the Queen of Pentacles is a successful boss lady. Yeah. See, your mind's on your money and your money on your mind. And that's where you want to keep it. You run your own show. This person is a distraction to you. Wait for the right person. You're too smart. I'm seeing these cards. You're too smart. You're emotionally smart too. You're in the upright. See, you're very loving and kind, nurturing, very pretty, down to earth, successful, understanding. See, they're going to play on that. But Spirit is saying, no, it's time for you to celebrate. Enjoy being single. For a lot of you guys, this was an ex-husband, an ex-wife, somebody who wants to come back in. But Spirit says you already made the Nine of Pentacles. You can create this legacy by yourself. You've already done it. You have happiness now. You're at peace with yourself. So basically, they're just watching you. They know and they see your talents, your gifts. And they are starstruck by you because they can't get anywhere with you anymore. They can't accomplish what they set out to do. And they've tried multiple ways. Go look at the reading I just did yesterday. This person has secret accounts. They even watch you on social media celebrate. This person really studies you. They check out your pictures, your Instagram. They don't have anything. This is a scammer. The King of Pentacles in reverse. This is like an opportunist, a scammer. This person will do things for money, anything. They're not someone that you should invest your money into them. Even though they're saying there's no strings attached, there's always strings attached with this person. Remember that. That's the reading, Sag. Thank you guys for stopping by. I will be back again. All right. I'm going to, I like to leave y'all with an angel card or two. Give me the subconscious mind of some of the Saggies. Let me see where some of you guys... See, this is how you guys are thinking. The timing just wasn't right for us. Some of you guys have accepted that and you realize that, okay, well, it is what it is. I'm good with where it's at. Give me the subconscious mind of the person. It's time for me to heal now. This is why they're returning. Because they realize it is time to grow up. Because you said goodbye. You stand at your ground. With the Nine of Wands, you stand your ground. Seven of Wands. So you've decided that, no, I'm done with this. You understand that it just was what it was and you're over it. So that's that. Now here they go. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah, I know. This is what they're saying. They know it was their fault. I left you before you could leave me. See, everything with this person is a tactic. It's always a tactic. It's always some sort of manipulative way to try to one-up you. They haven't changed. They say no strings attached, but yeah, here, this is their mindset right here. This is why they did what they did. If this person ghosted you, they did it before you could ghost them. This person never accepts responsibility for what they do in relationships. That is one of the main key behaviors of a narcissistic person. They never own up to their shit, ever. And they realize you were the best thing in my life. Oh, yeah, because it's too late. That's why they realize it. They don't have any other options. I want to be your friend. I told y'all. Get out of here, Sag. I'm out of here. Look, and they lay awake at night thinking about you. They were in the four of swords. I know they were. And now they want to tell you how much they love you. Y'all, we're out of here. Y'all already know. This person is trying to play a game to get you back because of your status. That's the read, Sag. Thank you for stopping by. Remember to share the messages. I appreciate you guys. Bye.